life have been really, really super. I feel very lucky because I feel very energetic and I have so
Mhm.
much to talk to you about. And it's not like the listeners want to listen to all the stuff, so I want to talk to you about them. I do want to ask you, maybe we talked about this before.
Should I
On
stop recording?
Sunday, I did the ice bath.
You did not tell me.
Oh, the second time. Have I ever told you that I did it
No,
before?
no.
Oh, goodness. No, no, keep recording because I want to say something.
Mhm.
There is a lot of hype around ice bath, but it's not about the ice bath. We had like 4 hours of deep breathing,
Oh, wow, yeah.
so close to feeling high.
Wow.
The people in the group that I joined were tired, overworked, feeling depressed, searching for something to help them ease the anxiety. It happened that this group, many persons in it, were feeling overwhelmed. And this is why they went to this workshop. The breathing, it takes 4 hours. The ice bath takes only 2 minutes per person. So it's
Oh,
really it's the cherry on top of the icing if you want. What I want to say is that after everyone from the 9 people went into the ice bath and we all left or get out from it with a smile, feeling powerful, like all our troubles are washed away. And that is what matters.
yeah. I need to try this.
Yes, I recommend it. Forget negative things you read about it. The breathing experience, that is what teaches us to be grounded and feel. So I cannot talk enough about it because people say, yeah, you did it. Of course, you're going to talk well
So it's
about it.
kind of less about the ice bath and more about the breathing and
Absolutely. The
yeah.
ice bath is a choice. And if you don't do it, it has no impact on your workshop
You
of
reckon?
breathing.
I'd want the ice bath afterwards. I feel like it's a real invigorating way to end it.
I'm going to buy an inflatable one and to do it here at home.
We should record an episode while we're both sitting in an ice bath and see how long we can last. That would be hilarious.
No, no, we're not going to do
Yes,
this. That's
yes. And you'll
dangerous.
have to breathe through it. It'll just be a quick episode, 3 minutes. I reckon
Yes,
we could do it.
first you need to learn how to breathe before you do the ice bath. Because this helps really
Okay. So are we
to
having an
endure the
episode about
cold.
ice baths? Is this what we're going to do?
Where's my phone? I have wrote a couple of things.
Yes, some of it's in Dutch.
Yeah, because the moment was in Dutch. I didn't even realize that I wrote them in Dutch. Ah. Okay, okay. Well, the one in Dutch, it is about something I felt during the breathwork workshop. Welcome to the Rosie and Roula show. Marhaba.
G'day.
Rosie, here comes the question. What comes to your mind when you are a stranger amongst strangers in an intimate setting?
A stranger amongst strangers.
People are strange when you are stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. The Doors, Jim Morrison.
Oh, I'm embarrassed to say I don't know that song.
Of course you don't.
You're rude to me today.
You're a millennial.
Oh. Yes, and I'm proud of it.
But I'm not proud of the quality of music you listen to, but let's continue.
Excuse me.
That's not the question. That's not the discussion.
Yeah, but you like Limp. You can't just like slag me off and then move on. Limp Bizkit, is that not a millennial band that you love?
Wow.
Linkin Park.
I want to break stuff now.
Yeah. I listened to the song, by the way, Break Stuff or whatever it's called.
How good is that?
So good, because I was editing the episode about losing your shit. And yes, I was going through it and you mentioned the song. I'm like, I don't know this freaking song. What bullshit is she on about? And actually, good song. I think I'll listen to that next time I want to lose my shit.
Wow, I don't even remember I mentioned this song. This is me
Episode
and
83.
music.
Yeah. Episode 83. Go listen, everybody.
All right, Linkin
Oh, yeah,
Park,
sorry. Back.
Limp Bizkit. I'm with you. I'm with you on this. Doors is really old. It's not even from this time.
But my point was, you need to admit you're wrong because millennial music is actually quite good.
I can't. If you don't know the Doors and Jim
No,
Morrison,
but the point
it just
is,
doesn't make sense to me to praise you for your music talent.
well, you can't listen to another Limp Bizkit or Linkin Park song ever. That's it.
They're 90s music.
Yeah, that's millennial. Is it not? Or are they from the previous generation?
No, I mean millennial and music is that what made Linkin Park, what made Limp Bizkit is a history of music that came before them.
Okay, but still, they are from the millennial era. You
Yeah,
are not
they're good
winning this one.
musicians.
Thank you. Yes. All right.
Yeah,
So
the angry era.
the angry era, yeah. It was
Oh,
an
we're not
angry
talking about
time.
this now.
Oh, we're getting sidetracked today. Ice baths, music. But we're talking about being a stranger amongst strangers. Very eloquently worded. I am a very awkward person. I just am. And so when I meet people for the first time, it's awkward. I don't know how to start conversation. I don't know how to hold conversation, which listeners might find strange because you and I converse all the time on this podcast. We talk. I always seem to have some bullcrap to talk about. With strangers, though, there's just this awkward silence. I don't know what to say. And people are very uncomfortable with silence. What's your experience?
I'm on the maybe opposite of the spectrum of being a stranger between strangers. I like to observe the people, the strangers.
Oh, me too. Yeah.
I learned not to try to say something because it's the silence is awkward. And I'm thinking about it because I thought I'm ready for this conversation.
You're really not, are you?
It on Sunday.
Well, tell us the story. Tell us the story that made you think of this question.
Yes. So on Sunday, I entered a spa place where the breath workshop is taking place. And there were people already there. I was the last one to arrive, but I arrived on time. And there were three groups or two groups. They knew each other. And I really felt a stranger for multiple reasons. They know each other, and they're very tall because they're Dutch. And
you're very short.
They're not dressed prepared for a breath work.
Oh.
So judgmental, huh?
Were they wearing like the really tight-fitting activewear? Oh, a dress.
They're wearing dresses. Anyway,
What?
I'm so judgmental. But they didn't know what to expect, and they didn't put the time to get ready. I'm being judgmental again. All right, here we go. And we sat down on our mats in a beautiful room in circles. And I couldn't feel any warmth or friendliness. Me, who's being very judgmental. Huh?
You can stop justifying. We know you're being judgmental. I think we need to talk about that in another episode. Continue. Stop justifying.
I didn't feel any warmth, and I didn't feel any welcoming feeling sitting there among these strangers.
Do you think it's because they all knew each other and you were the odd one out?
Could be. That's a very good reason.
Because what if the workshop was everybody was a stranger? Nobody knew anybody. Would that have felt different?
Wherever I go, I look for friendly faces.
Yeah.
To feel safe and secure and to feel like I'm in the right place. I'm being very vulnerable here, Rosie.
You are, yeah.
Yeah, I've looked to familiar faces, friendly faces, not familiar, friendly. And I found it on Sunday. I found it in two persons.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So from 9 persons, I found chemistry with two persons, and that was enough
Yeah, I
to
mean, that's
loosen
a
up and
pretty
feel
good
comfortable.
hit rate. 2 out of 9. That's almost, what's that, 22% hit rate? Not bad.
Yes, yes.
So what's the point to this story?
Yeah, about how we feel stranger among strangers and we feel awkward and silence is awkward, afraid to say something that might sound wrong or offending or show too much of yourself.
So how did you connect with these two people? Because it's awkward. You know nobody. You're not feeling welcome. But then you've made a connection with two people. Did you just start talking about the weather?
No, not the weather. Was about, have you done this before?
Oh, yeah, that's an obvious one to start with. Yeah.
It was Mother Day, so so
Oh,
nice to
yeah.
spend time for yourself, for a mother, and for the dad. There was also the friendly face. Was a father, and yeah, he was happy to be there, and he did what he has to do in the morning, and they both had no idea what to expect from the workshop. That was a kind of icebreaker.
At the
Yeah,
ice
so now
bath
I
workshop.
know. Try to find a common thing and ask a question, whether it's the
Yeah.
birthday person or the type of workshop or the deceased person. It's becoming a very boring conversation. I don't like it.
You're rambling today, I feel, Rula. Why
Should we
this
talk
is
about
this is
music
a
instead? I picked the wrong
you're
topic.
such a Gen Xer, seriously.
What does it mean? I'm a Gen Xer.
I don't know, it just felt like an
Among so
insult.
many
I couldn't.
stuff.
You what?
There must be one meaning. I'm such a Gen Xer between so many others.
I don't know. I was trying to insult you and I didn't have one. But I think it's one of these things you observe in life, and it's not a particularly funny story or an earth-shattering, profound story, but it's something we experience all the time. We find ourselves in situations where we're surrounded by strangers, and I love your takeaway that it's about finding something you have in common quickly. And a quick and easy way for you to do that was, have you done this before? The first thing you have in common is you've come to this breathing workshop. So, okay, have you done it before? And there you go, you're off to the races. Or why did you decide to do the workshop?
Yeah.
Or it's Mother's Day, do you have kids? Or is that too personal?
Wow, that was so awkward. Yes, I said before the workshop started, because I've been posting things about what mothers want on Mother's Day, and when I saw these ladies, group of ladies there, before we entered the relaxation room, I asked, "Is there any mothers here today?" The look on their faces were not friendly. They were like, "What the fuck is this question?" The friendly person said, "I'm a mom." So I said to her, "Good for you. You're spending time here today."
Did you say I'm a mum too? Did you share that or no?
No, I didn't.
That's weird. You're weird.
I didn't. But yeah, I was a stranger asking strangers if they are mothers.
But then you didn't share that you're one. That is, yeah.
That's
okay.
weird.
That is weird. I would have been looking at you like, no, I'm not a mum. Why?
Yes. I wish someone asked me why to wake me up from my thoughts.
Yeah. Oh. Well, anyway, next time you're in a room with strangers, maybe find something to connect on. Don't be awkward like Ruler and ask out of the blue, who's a mum? With no context. Because they don't know if you're going to judge them poorly if they are a mum or if they're not. They don't know where this is going. That's a very risky question to answer. That's big. Don't do that.
It was a Mother's Day.
Some people might not have known that.
What people?
Me? I forgot it was Mother's Day. I forgot it was Mother's Day because Mum's not around.
Different.
No, it's
True,
not.
true.
How is it different?
No. I mean, yeah, your reason is reasonable.
Why, thank you for saying I'm reasonable. Oh, because, I'm looking for your approval. This
Yeah, let's wrap
episode
it up.
feels
Let's
very
wrap it up. I don't like it.
strange. You don't like it? It's going in anyway, because you know what? We're not always very polished podcast hosts, and I think that's okay. Keep it real,
Thank you,
man.
Rosie. I love your
Right.
t-shirt. I don't
Thank
have
you.
mine
It says Rosie and Roula.
Really cute.
Go follow us on YouTube if you're not already, because we look beautiful on camera. Roula's hair is looking beautiful today. It looks different. Did you straighten it?
Because I don't have the headset.
Oh,
I don't
is
have
that
the
what
headset.
it is?
Yeah.
But wow. Is that the only difference? You didn't do anything different? Huh.
No.
Right. Well, I think we should continue wearing our non-headset things.
True.
Yes. Cool. And I had a haircut today, so I'm feeling very fresh.
Yeah, you look
Anyway,
gorgeous.
stop talking. Oh, thank you. See? Accepting compliments. That was another episode we did. Gosh, we're good. We're on fire. Accepting compliments, episode 92. Yes, we're plugging our own podcast. Right. Bye,
Yes.
everybody.
Bye.
If you got a kick out of our conversation today, can you pretty please hit the follow button and share it with another opinionated person? This is the easiest way for you to support the show. It also gives Roula and I the motivation
Rosie,
to keep
I have
going.
to stop you there. Stop telling people what to do. If they like to follow the show and share it, it's totally up to them. Guys, please, can you help us follow and share the show? Thank you so
That's what
much.
I
See you next time.
said. Ah.